Tu vois ce bouton en dessous, t'as intérêt à t'abonner là. T'appuies dessus et tu t'abonnes. Maintenant. J'attends, je lance pas la vidéo tant que tu t'es pas abonné là. Dépêche-toi. Abonne-toi! Hello à tous et bienvenue dans ce nouveau React. Aujourd'hui, nous avons réagi à la conférence de Dead by Daylight pour les 10 ans d'anniversaire. Et croyez-moi, ils nous ont bien régalé. Beaucoup d'annonces que je vais pas trop vous spoil, comme ça, faut regarder un petit peu la conférence. Beaucoup de collections, des nouvelles collabs. Évidemment, nouveaux tueurs, nouveaux survivants. N'hésitez pas à me dire si vous connaissez une conférence que vous voulez que je réagisse en live directement sur Twitch. D'ailleurs, n'hésitez pas à me follow sur Twitch, c'est Jenny. Mettez-les dans les commentaires, comme ça pour les prochains React, on pourra les commenter directement en live et on les mettra aussi sur YouTube. Bref, beaucoup de choses dans cette conférence. Je vous laisse regarder et je vous souhaite un bon visionnage. Prenez du Oli, l'équipe. Je l'ai vraiment raté à un jour près, j'ai le seum. Oh, ça va commencer. Tin, tin. 2017. C'est incroyable d'avoir mis ça. 2 heures. On peut encore se faire des amis sur des BD, vous pensez? Parce que là, les gens ils sont en train de dire ouais, j'ai commencé à jouer en 2019, 2017 et tout, j'ai rencontré ma meilleure amie, ma femme. Vous pensez qu'on peut encore se faire des amis? Parce que je suis à la recherche de potes. Veuillez patienter.
If I could describe Dead by Daylight in one word, I would say fantastical.
Bah, des BD en un mot, c'est horreur.
Pour moi, c'est le fun.
Vénérable.
Mémorable. Adrenaline.
Intense.
Happy accident.
Aventure.
Thrilling.
Surprise.
Fashionable.
Inclusive.
Chaotic. Connection.
Asymmetrical.
Unique.
Legion.
OVNI.
The Trapper.
Scary.
Life.
Point tournant.
Brutal.
Un jeu de cache-cache.
Dead by Daylight, pour moi, en un mot, c'est...
Ah ouais. J'ai les chaud, lui.
Alors, Dead by Daylight représente pour moi mon quotidien, en fait, depuis 5 ans. Des gens formidables avec qui je travaille.
La chance.
Des utilisateurs exigeants. Et puis du fun tous les jours.
Dead by Daylight means a lot to me because it isn't just a job, it's a phase of my life that I've been able to do a whole lot of stuff I couldn't do previously in my career. And a lot of that is due to the team being so community-centric on DBD. So we get to do a lot. We have a lot of respect for community within the dev team.
C'est un jeu que j'apprécie beaucoup jouer avec mes amis. Et professionnellement, c'est une superbe expérience humaine et de gens passionnés.
Well, it means an opportunity to create a very interesting horror and also action-based experience for people to have the thrill to enjoy.
Les joueurs, on sait qu'ils ont énormément de fun et de plaisir à jouer à notre jeu.
Ah ouais?
Et nous, chez Behavior, on a énormément de plaisir à travailler dessus et à proposer du nouveau contenu.
J'ai vu qu'il y avait une mise à jour de Twitch. Parce que tout à l'heure, il m'a mis directement le format en vertical et tout, alors que je lui ai pas demandé. Et j'ai dû remettre en normal. Peut-être qu'on peut juste plus. Parce que ça se fait tout seul, peut-être, je sais pas.
Dead by Daylight means a fun journey for me, fun and unexpected journey, because you can try out new different builds, new perks, you can try out new cosmetic options, you know, it is always fun to do that. I love that, actually. And also, the lore is amazing, super deep, you can deep dive into many different rabbit holes, so yeah, it is an unexpected and fun journey for me.
Pour moi, c'est une évolution de 9 ans. Où j'ai commencé comme VFX artiste comme junior, où j'ai vu le projet grandir. J'espère que vous remarquez aussi ces changements pour vous. Puis même en tant que joueur, peut-être que
Ah ouais?
Vous évoluez
Non, j'ai rien
aussi à
changé.
votre propre manière.
Being part of that journey has been super exciting, and it made every single release and update meaningful.
I've worked on it from 2 different angles, production and support, and I can see that it's a passion project from all angles.
It's a great way to connect through gaming.
It's meant a complete change of life for me, and it's been brilliant.
What Dead by Daylight means to me, I've been working on Dead by Daylight for 8 years. It's been a big part of my life at this point. I think it means to me a little bit like home. It's home away from home where I work with my colleagues for a long time.
Ben, c'est le plus gros projet de jeu vidéo sur lequel j'ai jamais travaillé. C'est un projet de passion.
What is most exciting for me is, when I discuss with people who have been on the project since the very beginning, the level of excitement, the level of passion is still the same.
C'est un projet absolument intense, mais absolument fantastique.
It's the unique cat and mouse gameplay, which I love in horror movies and which I love in this game.
The only place where you can have all of these iconic horror franchises and unique horror characters coming together to live out your wildest horror fantasies.
Over the year, I had the fantastic experience of witnessing a group of people going through multiple horror projects and delivering what is known as Dead by Daylight today.
It was my first job right outside of university, and I've met so many wonderful people working and playing on this game.
Ton premier job, tu bosses pour DBD, vas-y toi.
Un lien direct avec les joueurs.
On peut pas avoir de chance comme ça dans la vie.
Je suis un énorme fan d'horreur et de jeux vidéo, donc c'est un honneur pour moi de travailler sur ce jeu-là.
Meilleur job de la vie, quoi.
Ouais, meilleur job à vie.
C'est une équipe, c'est des collègues, c'est des amis, et c'est aussi la communauté, c'est vous.
J'aime trop la musique.
I think the most important thing to say, if I could speak to the community right now, is thank you. Thank you so much. We wouldn't be here for 10 years without you.
Mais de rien.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Merci.
Si je pouvais parler à la communauté, j'aimerais leur dire un grand merci pour tout ce qu'ils font, pour tout leur retour, leur feedback, et merci de nous permettre de continuer à travailler sur ce projet-là de nombreuses années encore.
Have fun, and remember that the killers on the other side, the survivors on your other side, if you're a killer, we're all just playing to have the best time.
Let's just have fun, try out new builds, try out new cosmetics, try out every single thing, and again, just have fun.
De toute façon, ils ont forcément dû changer un truc parce que j'ai dû remettre comme quoi je voulais qu'ils publient ma rediff tout le temps tout seul. Alors que c'était déjà mis de base. J'ai dû le remettre là quand tu m'as dit « Ah, c'est pas publié et tout ». Donc à mon avis, ils ont changé un truc. Mais alors où, quoi, je sais pas.
And try to survive, I guess. Or if you're the killer, kill people.
Thank you so much for keeping the fog alive. It's because of the community that makes this game so special.
Merci d'être patient avec nous, merci de persister, merci d'être là, nous rapporter les bugs techniques.
On est dans la merde.
Nous rapporter vos expériences, vos joies, vos peines.
Mais dis pas ça.
Dead by Daylight, ça n'existe pas sans vous. On fait ce projet-là pour vous. Donc merci d'être avec nous dans cette aventure incroyable.
Keep being passionate, keep creating, whether it's fan art, cosplay, stream, all that content is really such an amazing thing to see. But also keep challenging us, right? We read the good and we read the bad, and we react on it, and we try to make it better every day. So do it respectfully, but keep doing it, and that's what leads us to improve the game on a daily basis.
Thanks. There are so many of you that have over 10,000 hours, let alone 1,000 hours in this game. Your commitment to DBD is unbelievable, and we never forget that.
To our community, I want to say thank you for your support and your love. We've been listening to you at Behavior. Our community managers are your voice internally. They're talking to the team, and we are shaping our priorities according to what we are hearing and all the voices that we are hearing from you.
Thank you for giving us 10 amazing years of Dead by Daylight, and for taking me off the hook every time I get hooked. I really appreciate you keeping me in the trial.
You guys are all cuties, especially the competitive community. I love watching you guys 1v1 me someday.
Merci pour tout votre amour, toute votre passion, et on adore vous lire en ligne, lire vos commentaires. C'est extrêmement le fun. Merci.
I'd say thank you for being with us for 10 years, and you've not seen anything yet. The next few are going to be wild.
Alors par contre ce truc là, va falloir que ça dégage. Bah voilà, nickel, on a 3 minutes pour trouver le problème des clips. Parce que ma version verticale, alors je sais pas comment on change ça, mais ma version verticale c'est mon intro. Attends, je fais juste un test de scène verticale, attendez. C'est fou ça, hein, ça change rien. Et pourquoi ils ont créé un nouveau... Voilà, c'est à cause de ce que je disais tout à l'heure, ils ont créé un nouveau truc... Ils ont créé une nouvelle manière d'avoir la version verticale là pour les téléphones, et donc du coup quand tu clips en vertical, tu as la version verticale déjà proposée. Voilà. Parce que moi j'ai pas de scène verticale moi. Faut trouver un tuto YouTube, vite. De toute façon, je n'arriverai pas à le régler en stream. En tout cas, c'est sûr que ça vient de là, parce que quand je switch en passer à l'affichage vertical, j'ai comme ton clip là. Nouvelle mise à jour de Twitch. Il faut m'enlever ce message maintenant, le jeu. Ah. C'est chaud.
Remember, it started with a game. And we all play in the dark. It's a ritual. A grand spectacle.
Le troll, ça n'existe pas dans Twitch.
And celebrate. And celebrate. Until someone wins. And tonight, it's you. And now you're here. You hunted. You survived. And we celebrate you. You are the game.
Tellement hype, ils ont l'air d'avoir mis tellement de choses là. La vache.
A little more.
Keep some. Keep some.
Thank you.
Okay, now to everybody watching at home and to the nearly 3,000 people who are here live at the event, thank you so much for being with us today. And welcome to Dead by Daylight's 10th anniversary celebration.
Mais non!
Now, I need to give a huge shout out to the fans, to the devs, to the whole team who made sure that this event worked. There's a couple of Catrins and Alexes and others that Marie-Claude who have been working very hard, and a ton that I'm not going to name, but seriously, people worked really hard to make sure that this was the best day ever. We also want to thank the volunteers and the partners. We have some great partners that are here to help celebrate with us, so thank you. For those of you who don't know, I'm Mathieu. I will be your host tonight. I am thrilled to be here with Dave and Jose to start this celebration
Dave and Jose.
together.
Okay, so before we start, I just have to say hi to Pascal. Salut Pascal!
Good job.
Hi to Pascal.
So, of course, when we made Dead by Daylight, we set out to build something different. It's a game that we wanted to play. A horror game where you can be a survivor and that you can also be the killer. It could let people experience the things that we loved because we grew on horror movies and horror games and everything horror. It's our passion.
Yeah.
And then you showed up for it, and we're super grateful. You showed up for 10 years. It's so amazing.
C'est les 10 ans.
And you showed up today. We're first in Montreal right now. We have players coming from 25 different countries. This is insane. This is a testament of how we grew over the years. We cannot express how much the moments we have shared with you today have meant to the team.
Ils m'ont pas invité.
It's deeply fulfilling. It's quite overwhelming, to be honest with you. And we hope that everyone here right now, and during the whole day, but also during the last 10 years, enjoyed this time as much as we did.
Now, after 10 years, it is clearer than ever that Dead by Daylight wasn't just something that we built within the team. It's
What's happening?
It's something we built together, with you. And that's the reason that it worked. Now, the content creators, the streamers, the cosplayers, the artists, the fanfic writers, it's true. Don't forget those. I see you. You didn't just play Dead by Daylight. You helped it become more than just a game, more than just a community, but a whole world. And I'm proud to say that you have all done a pretty good job so far. And today was a perfect example of that. For everyone watching at home, here's a look at what we got up to today here. Oh yeah. Beautiful skyline of Montreal. This is absolutely amazing to have everybody here with us. Thank you so much for joining us. There were some gaming stations where we showed the new independent games that we'll be helping with. This was one of the highlights. Some people took amazing pictures in the claws of the entity. I hope everybody managed to grab one of those Maurice plushies.
Incroyable.
People came to play the game because, you know, that's what we're here for. Our team at the immersive department of behavior created an awesome wall of killers also for you to enjoy. I hope you took some great pictures. It was so fun, at least for us, to be able to look at this and sort of be part of their universe and see them like that. Now, again, thank you so much for being with us for this.
All right. So, this anniversary marks obviously a huge milestone for Dead by Daylight. Because of that, we want to do things a little differently. Today, we will be more transparent than we have ever been when it comes to what
elle y est allée. Avec qui on a c'était la streameuse avec qui on avait été aux events. Il me semble qu'elle y a été. Ça vu que c'est à Montréal.
It will be a bit less about deep dives and more about celebrating what got us here and where we are heading next.
So, okay, we know that you can't wait to know about all the future stuff, but we will kick it off with a look back and fun behind the scenes about the earliest days of Dead by Daylight. Then we'll show off some amazing upcoming content for the next couple of months, but also for the whole year. But, you know, we'll also keep some surprises for later because we love to surprise you and to delight you. And then we will close things out with probably the biggest endeavor we've ever made in the history of our game. And one we're hoping that will shape the next 10 years, at least, of Dead by Daylight. Hey, you're a good crowd. We love you. Thank you.
We love you too. Now, before we get started, as I said, today is as much about celebrating our game and our community as it is about celebrating everything that goes with it. So many people traveled here to join us. We've had the chance to meet many of you. And so over the course of the show, we'll have a roving reporter / community director, Mr. Eric Pope.
Eric Pope.
Yeah.
Wow.
He will be traveling through the crowd.
Thank you, Matt. You look great up there. How's his jacket, folks? Pretty shiny, right? Pretty good. That's right. I'm in with the community, as is my job, and I'm very happy to be here. I'm very honored to be here with all of you. Thank you for coming. I love you all. So my real job is to cover while they do transitions, so I'm going to talk a lot tonight, so get used to that. But Jose mentioned something that I wanted to dig into a little bit more. We have a lot of people from around the world. 5 continents, in fact. If you know geography, that's most of the continents.
Ça me donne envie de jouer du coup, là.
A dude came from Guam. That's in the middle of the ocean on the other side of the world. There's people from Ireland, from China. 19 people from Japan are here.
Ah ouais, c'est fou d'avoir fait un concept aussi grand et tout pour des BD. Là, il y a juste des BD, c'est même pas une conférence de jeu, hein. C'est juste des BD.
I really wanted to get you guys warmed up. That's actually what I want to do right now. So let's do a little call and response. Okay. So first one.
Ça pour annoncer les 10 ans.
How many killer mains do we have here?
Il n'y a pas beaucoup de... Wesh.
Okay, okay. Survivor mains? It's about a 4-to-1 ratio. I want to know, how many of you have been playing DBD since day 1?
Ah bah pas moi.
Okay. I want to know, how many of you have 1,000 hours of game time? Here's the tricky one. How many of you have over 10,000 hours of game time? What? All right. Before I hand it back to Matt and the gang, I want to bring on one of our friends, your friend and mine. Come here, young man.
J'ai même pas ça sur Valo, alors j'ai charbonné. Oh, le canap forcé.
I am joined by the lovely Otsdarva. I'm going to be grabbing folks throughout the night to chit-chat. So, 10 years of DBD, you've been around. What has it been like to watch it grow over the years?
Well, it's a great coincidence because I also started making videos and streams about 10 years ago.
Amazing.
And it started with me in a room doing things in a really clumsy way. And now I've come a long way, me, my community, my content. I get to hire editors, 3D modelers, artists, and do things that honestly blow my mind. And I feel like the game has also come such a long way as well. Like, I remember when this game had trailers that were voiced by Matthew Cote, and when half the dev team was on the live streams, and we did not give them a minute of peace back then.
Did you see that he took it back? He took his catchphrase back. Can you believe that?
Vous avez même pas 10 heures de jeu, je suis sûr, sur DBD.
I don't think we got to play the hack rematch, but I will bother you about that.
Snap.
You know, maybe for the next year. But it's been a lovely, lovely time, and I'm so proud of the community and for everyone that's built it.
Absolutely, and you and so many more have been such a huge part of it, and that's what we're here tonight celebrating. So, Otz, thank you. You can sit and enjoy the rest of the show. I told you I was going to talk a lot. I shouldn't be. But last thing, we do have Twitch drops for you watching at home. If you are on Twitch, they're available only until the 16th, so watch a lot of streams.
Ah, c'est encore aujourd'hui?
One last thing, I don't know if they have an asset for it, but we're doing something cool starting on the 16th. You can get a Jason Twitch chat badge and a DBD chat badge. We've never done that before. I want to know what you think of it. It's going to be fun. All right, I'm going to shut my mouth now and hand it back to Matt and Dave and get back to the show. Thank you, everybody.
All right. As we said earlier, we'll start with a little trip back down memory lane. Because as much as today is about celebrating where Dead by Daylight is going to go, it's also about remembering how it all started. And to do that right, obviously, we need one more person to help us out here. Someone who helped define the tone, the spirit of what Dead by Daylight is in those early days. I'm, of course, talking about Dead by Daylight's original creative director and now creative director on the upcoming Blight Survival, Ash Pannell. Please give him a warm welcome.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Oh, we're hugging.
Come on, give me a hug.
Now, the last time us three were on stage like this, except for the rehearsal, was when on year one we were at the Canadian Video Game Awards receiving a trophy for the Trapper, in fact, and for the Player's Choice Awards, which was ridiculously meaningful to us.
Oh, yeah.
So it was really cool.
It was amazing.
Un trophée pour le Trapper? J'ai pas compris le trophée là.
But that was not the first time we'd worked
together. Un trophée pour le
much in the last 10 years together, up to the build-up of Dead by Daylight, but we'd always worked together. But all of us in different ways on different projects. And really, like, where does an idea like Dead by Daylight come from? It comes from, it took us a long time. Like, this may be the 10th year since its launch, but it took us many years beforehand to get to that point.
With you, today we're celebrating the 10th year anniversary of DBD, but for us it's like 16?
16.
Something like that, yeah.
It goes back to a little franchise we were working on about a very naughty bear.
Yeah.
Come on. And we were doing a multiplayer game mode, and me and Dave were working late into one night, and we were doing a mode called Jelly Wars, which involved 3 bears being hunted down by a naughty bear. They had to do it, and really it was kind of the very inspiration for making this asymmetrical horror game.
Sounds a lot like DBD.
Yeah. I mean, it really was, and it was super cool. And it took us years from that point to then keep building momentum. We built the prototype.
We're here
and
at
then that
the
gathered
Dead
more
by
momentum,
Daylight
and then
official
eventually
Time we
we
showed
moved
it,
on.
people were like,
wow, look
oh,
at that.
Well, there we go.
Our very, very first dev diary.
Oh my gosh. Cheese.
Look at the
So
baby.
young and full of cheese.
Yes.
Can you put the serious background, please?
That is the first time.
Oh,
Here
and
we
that's
go.
us winning awards at the Canadian Video Games.
Good
but
times.
So this led to us essentially doing more prototypes and trying to get that idea again and again because it was so good. And every time we showed it,
people loved it. Like, people would watch it, they would see it, whether we were in the gray box or whether we took the earliest version to PAX and E3. I mean, this madness of launching our game at E3.
Yeah. That's E3 when we launched the game in the Hall.
about a third of
C'est
the
fou
team
d'avoir
went
si
to
bien
E3
réussi
to
avec un
launch
jeu
the
comme
game,
ça.
which is a
Parce qu'en vrai, il n'y a pas vraiment de compétition. Il y a une compétition, mais ça va pas non plus très très loin. Et c'est fou qu'un jeu où tu fais juste des parties comme ça, il soit aussi aimé en fait. Et hype. Il y a tellement de gens qui jouent à ce jeu, tellement de gens qui regardent le jeu.
The flying killer.
Yeah.
Still haven't done that.
The one that smashes everything in the entire level.
Yeah. The little piglet.
The piglet.
Around. The piglet.
The little piglet, yeah.
That's the pig somewhere.
But a lot of them made it through eventually. Like a lot of.
I'm sorry, guys. We're being told to wrap it up. So, because I mean, look, there's a lot of story. The three of us, could talk forever here about the past on Dead by Daylight, because it really changed us. It changed our career. Since the very early days, we became friends.
Behavior.
Yes.
Pas vraiment de concurrence. Après, ils en ont de la concurrence, mais c'est pas du tout le même style de jeu. Genre, c'est toujours le même tueur, le même. Tu sais, c'est des jeux un peu one shot. Alors que là, ça change tout le temps. Ouais.
Our behavior is the next project we've been doing.
Et c'est fou.
And yeah, we're still here after all those years because we love Dead by Daylight, and because you're here, of course. And we hope that those first ambassadors of the game that supported us in those early days are still enjoying it as much as we are.
Now, so much of this success we're talking about is, of course, thanks to the mysterious evil only known as the Entity. Now, it is the true secret sauce of Dead by Daylight. And the Entity doesn't just create horror, it collects it. And it's given us a chance to really do what we do and to go and gather legends from everywhere around the horror world in one very special place.
Montrez-nous les nouveautés.
From FNAF to Stranger Things to Alien, Sadako, Resident Evil, the list goes on.
Ah, ils ont tellement de collabs, c'est fou.
I'm curious. Since we're all here right now from the beginning, let's just name our favorites. Of course, I'll say Halloween, because he was our very first one, and he's the first one that came in. And then I'll go Nicolas Cage, because that was crazy.
So good. For me, I mean, it's no surprise. It has to be the Naughty Bear Trapper skin.
Good choice.
I can't not.
Yeah. Naughty Bear Tree, am I right?
Yeah.
Okay, so for me, it has to be Silent Hill. Absolutely. I played this game so much. It was an inspiration to me. And as a second choice, it would be our next upcoming chapter, a legend that we tried to have for so long. It's a character we always wanted to have. Yeah, and he always belonged here. So let's take a look.
OMG. Mais c'était ça le trailer de Silent Hill? J'ai peur. Ah. DJ Zone, Ah, il a fait le son et tout là, j'avais l'impression d'être sur Friday. Incroyable.
Hey, buddy. Okay. I'm comfortable.
Big fan.
Yeah, we're fan for real.
Big fan.
So yeah, after all this time, he's finally here with us in the Museum of Horror. And now it feels a little bit more complete in the universe of Dead by Daylight. Yeah. Wow. So, Jason has been playable as part of our Steam PTB for a few weeks now. And in just a couple more days, he'll be officially releasing across all platforms, even this one here. Right, buddy? Okay. So let's have a look on actually in the PTB how it happened.
Gotcha with that two-tap!
Putain, les créateurs, ils ont le droit de jouer à ça, putain, la chance!
15-yard throw, can he throw it again?
Jason also has a secret Mori. No way! Oh, je suis choqué.
Hello, surprise.
J'ai reconnu lui.
Please, please, please. It's so over, bro.
New Killer. Le 16. Et il me semble qu'il arrive à 17h lui. Hein. Aujourd'hui.
Well, bye. Oh, hey, everybody. As you just noticed, I'm joined now with Polyester, the one and only. We're talking about the game's evolution right there, and you have also, like Mr. Otz, watched the game evolve over the years. What's it been like witnessing it, experiencing it, being there alongside the game and its journey?
Well, first of all, thanks to all the killer mains who stuck with this game from the early days, because you suffered, okay? You couldn't kick generators. There were 2 windows in the shack. You had a vault speed that was slow as molasses. The survivors could break your hooks permanently. The trapper, you could have your traps broken permanently, and yet you all persevered. So give yourselves a round of applause for that.
Par contre, c'est bizarre que pour les 10 ans, ils fassent pas une grosse match d'un coup.
Eventually, incrementally, the game improved.
Yeah.
And even through all of those early pains with
ah,
the
il est là le streamer français là. C'est lui là. Il s'appelle Sopalin, non? Il est devant là, non? Je suis pas fou.
Below 15,000 players per month on average in all of that time through the growing pains.
Ah, la chance.
Yeah. It was pretty remarkable from the start. Yeah. And now here we are 10 years later.
It's a
Can you
beautiful
believe
thing.
you're still playing this video game?
Yes, I can.
Good, good. Don't stop. We wanted to have Polly on because he's so emblematic of our streamers, which are central to the success of this game. And anyone who's a streamer here, I want to commend you because you are all community managers. Genuinely, you're managing your own communities and making our community better, and you're doing your own part. And yours in particular, I find particularly wholesome. So thank you, Polly.
It's very kind of you. Thank you.
Jason's everywhere. How does he do that?
I was in an elevator with him today. He was wet. He was moist.
Join the club. Well, I think it's time we start actually showing you guys some new stuff, talking about some stuff we haven't talked about. Polly, do you like movies?
I love movies.
Well, I think it's time we give you a little more info on a little movie about Dead by Daylight. Back to you, Matt.
Movie update. OMG. Un film des BD?
Okay. Is the light coming on? Okay. Next up, as Eric just said, we do have some news that we would like to share about the Dead by Daylight movie. Now, who better to help me out with that than the folks that have been working behind the scenes, bringing this incredible project to life. First up, help me welcome Dead by Daylight's own Stephen Maroney. He's the Chief Product Officer at Behavior. He is also a producer on the movie and someone who's been part of the Dead by Daylight family since the very beginning. One of the key voices helping the team capture the spirit, the tone, and the authenticity of our game. Joining him is one of the biggest names in the modern horror and the producer of the Dead by Daylight movie, Jason Blum.
Ça hurle, hein.
Hi.
I'm coming.
Have a seat.
Is it on? I'm coming here every day. I mean, this is amazing. Thank you very much. That's so nice of you guys. My day got so much better. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to join us. So, Stephen, we announced the movie a while back, but we haven't really discussed any of the details too much publicly. Can you kick things off by reminding people where we're at with this?
Absolutely. On the production side, as you know, we're lucky enough to have teamed up with Jason Blum and James Wan from Blumhouse Atomic Monster. We have a script in place, penned by Alexandre Aja and David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick. Aja is the filmmaker behind Haute Tension and Crawl, and David Leslie wrote The Conjuring 2 and The Conjuring Last Rites, making him a long-time collaborator. A longtime collaborator of James Wan's. We could not be more excited by the story they've crafted for us.
Pourquoi il ressemble à Stephen King?
We are obviously...
Il s'appelle Stéphane et il ressemble à Stephen King.
Oh yeah, okay, I'll let you take a picture, it's worth it.
All right, I love it.
I did the same thing this morning.
Okay.
So, let me begin by asking you, why Dead by Daylight? What interested you in this project?
Well, thank you for asking me. Thank you for having me here. We have built a company with Blumhouse and Atomic Monster off of various pieces of intellectual property that the fans are crazy about. We did Five Nights at Freddy's.
C'est ce que j'ai pensé à qui, mais je ne sais même pas si je vais avoir le temps.
And a lot more. I'm not going to sit here and list my credits. But what I will say is it's really fun and a really great challenge to work on something that people are so passionate about and so emotional about and so sensitive about. And we've had great we're really partnering 100% or 50-50, whatever you want to call it, with Behavior, so that we make a movie that is for the fans. And if anyone else happens to like it, that's fine, but we're not making it for them. We're making it for you guys.
Beau parleur, c'est un beau parleur.
And so you're gonna really help us as we go along, not make any mistakes, and we hope this is one of many, many more to come. And we're really pleased that Behavior has not trusted us because, like I said, we're doing it together, but enlisted us to work with them to make a movie you're gonna love. Not to give you too long an answer here, but I think where Hollywood has really made a mistake is coming into projects like this and saying, oh, you know your game, but we know the movies. And we took the opposite approach with Scott Cawthon and Five Nights at Freddy's, which is like, you know Freddy's, and we're gonna help you realize what you think the perfect movie would be. And that's the approach we're taking here. It's
Attends, mais ils vont vraiment faire un film DBD là, je suis en train de cogiter là.
Feel so passionate about.
Ils sont en train de faire un truc de fou là où je suis à côté là.
That is to work closely with our friends at Behavior. So we can't wait to get going.
Awesome.
And we're sorry it's taken a little longer than we thought, but things are going to speed up right about now.
Yeah. Now, I have to ask.
Oh, now I'm supposed to ask you.
No.
Now, this is a setup question. I'm being set up. Now, why did you think Blumhouse Atomic Monster was the right home?
So I will list some more of your movies then, since you didn't want to do it earlier.
Fantastic.
So from Paranormal Activity to Saw and Insidious.
Putain, j'ai pas été accepté, je crois.
Your track record is one with real staying power, which is exactly what we wanted from the studio that's adapting our game. With Five Nights at Freddy's, you took a beloved game and turned it into a cultural horror event for the entire world. For Dead by Daylight partner, that's the credential that matters the most. And you didn't rest on that track record at all. This year alone, Blumhouse Atomic Monster put two of the biggest horror films of the year into theaters at the same time, with Backrooms and Obsession.
Yes!
There is simply no other studio I'd want to be working with on this film.
Now, a few moments ago, we said we had an update for everyone. So, would you like to share some news?
We do indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a director for Dead by Daylight.
OMG!
So, we're really happy to be partnering with this filmmaker. Our game is one that's rooted deeply in atmosphere. And it was our goal to find someone with a distinct visual style who's also a master at conveying the dread and tension you'd feel when you're playing Dead by Daylight. Here's a quick peek at some of his work.
Now, that was a clip from the fantastic horror film The Damned. We are thrilled to have its director and the future director of the Dead by Daylight movie also here with us today. Help me welcome Torger Paulson to the stage. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, everyone here, we have had our own experiences with Dead by Daylight. I would like to start by asking
En fait, ça me hype, mais j'ai peur que ça soit un peu nul.
Well, I first discovered Dead by Daylight during the pandemic. My flatmate at the time was playing the game constantly, and I would find myself walking by and get sucked into the game he was playing. And it's interesting because at the time I wasn't playing it, but I could just feel that this dread coming from the screen, and I'd get sucked in. And there's just something about that feeling. And he would constantly drag me back in, and I'd play it and play it. And what struck me about the game was how cinematic it was. And I was constantly waiting for something horrible to happen. And as a filmmaker, that really connected with me. And there's just something, there's something about the way that the game creates dread. It's very unique, and that's what drew me in.
Même Until Dawn, il y a eu un film Until Dawn, je crois. Il n'a pas eu des bons retours.
Now,
non mais... Qu'est-ce qu'elle fait la dame là?
Creates dread.
Regardez dans le public là, la meuf qui
and that's what
fait un...
drew me in initially.
Thank you. Now,
là, regardez là, elle là. Juste là.
Now, Stephen and Jason, I would like, you know, bringing Dead by Daylight to the big screen is not going to be a small task, obviously. And when we started looking for a director, what was important to you? What were you looking for?
Well, it was really a process we went through together, and there were a lot of candidates who wanted to direct this movie. And I think both of us were really looking for someone whose work shared the same DNA as Dead by Daylight, and both of us really felt that in The Damned, there's even though they have nothing to do with one another, there's a shared DNA and a shared feeling, that shared sense of dread that we both want to see in the movie, and so we picked our fearless leader.
J'ai de voir qu'il participe à la rédaction sur le scénario, ça peut pas être une bouse. Mais il y a tellement de... Ils ont l'air d'être tellement hype quand ils ont entendu les blazes alors que ça me dit rien, moi.
It started with the haunting beauty of the damned. Every frame in the movie feels
cold
and inevitable. It's exactly the kind of atmosphere we live inside Dead by Daylight. But what sealed the deal for me, honestly, was talking to Thordor directly. He had a deep insight into the script that we had, as well as the game too. He genuinely knew the material. He didn't just show up with a surface level pitch, he put in the work. And that's what told me that he was the right person to lead this.
Je connais pas le premier, mais Conjuring, ok.
Thordor, I know it's still early days, but can you give us a little inkling of what this world will look like through your lens?
Well, for me, the main thing is capturing the feeling of playing Dead by Daylight. The main thing is I want to capture the feeling of looking over your shoulder. I want to capture the dread, the tension, the fear of what's waiting for you in the fog. I love horror that stays with you after it's over. And that's the cinematic experience that we want to bring to the big screen for you guys.
I think I speak for everyone here when I say that we cannot wait to see what you'll put on the screen for us. Now, the last question, of course, everybody wants to know the story details.
On n'a rien vu dans la cinématique là.
We're, of course, not quite ready to pull back the curtain, but is there something we can share?
Without giving too much away, what I can tell you is that the film will take fans to some of the most iconic places in our world. Places like the Macmillan Estate and Greenville.
Ils vont nous en montrer plus?
And you can look forward to seeing some of your favorite faces in the fog. Recent fan favorites and original characters that started it all.
Original characters?
We'll, of course, have more to share with you in the future, but for now, we plan for the Dead by Daylight movie to start shooting in 2027.
Vous allez voir vos visages préférés dans la brume, les favoris des fans et les personnages qui étaient là au début.
Until then, thank you so very much for all three of you for joining me here and for joining everyone to share some of this.
Ça commence à tourner en 2027, donc pas avant 2028, 2029. Ok, pourquoi pas. En vrai.
You guys are great.
Bonne annonce, j'aime bien.
Thank you so much. Take it away, Eric.
Thanks, Matt. I'm over here. I'm deeper in the community. I've delved deeper into my beloved community. Hi, guys. So our amazing cameraman Eli and I thought to impress Jason Blum I would do an impromptu walk and talk for this segment. So this is the merch segment, folks. This is where we talk about the merch that's come to the game, like this hat that I'm wearing that you might have bought over in the merch store. It's working out, right, guys? The merch team has been busting ass. I don't know if you've noticed, if you've been to the merch store recently, new stuff, new types of stuff, last minute stuff like the cabin shirt, all sorts of cool things. So go check it out there. And speaking of merch, 10 of you have something hidden under your chairs. So check it out. I don't know where those are. We're going to learn together.
Oh, la chance.
Let's have a look. Huh? Anyone?
Seulement 10?
Anyone? No? I see one hand up. Yeah. Earlier today, I got to sit at a talk show desk, and now I've got my Oprah moment. Things are going great. So head over to the merch store if you want to check out those hats that they just got under their chairs. And now we're going to hand it back to the dev team to, yes, start talking about some new stuff, some reveals, and big surprises. Take it away. Thank you.
Original content, allez. Je commence à re-aimer à faire du react.
All right. The movie update. No, okay.
Cool.
Maybe what?
I said it was really cool.
Okay, cool.
It's amazing.
Maybe the most exciting part of this for us is the chance for us to tell a true Dead by Daylight story. One that brings the original characters and lore we've been building for the last 10 years to the big screen. So it feels like the perfect reminder that alongside all of the incredible franchises we've welcomed into the fog, there's another side to our game. And that is just as important, the characters we create ourselves.
For sure. Yes, yes, indeed.
Vous allez devoir tous reprendre des BD maintenant, les gars. On va devoir faire des games tous ensemble, vous êtes obligés?
So the things that scare us have so much to do with where we're from. The stories were told in the dark as kids, of course. Early on, it became incredibly important to us that those stories and the places they come from were represented in our game in a meaningful way.
Yeah, over the years, we've made it a priority to develop tools, habits, and most importantly, a perspective that lets us reflect different groups in our game with authenticity and respect. Not always, we've made mistakes, but we own up, we learn,
mettre Steam à côté au cas où la mise à jour elle est up.
Now, from the Oni to the Krasu and everything in between, representing different cultures throughout the world, we know that the world of horror is very, very wide, and that's one of the best parts of this job. I'm very happy to say we're going to do that again.
Yeah, and we hope you love when we explore different folklore and cultures around the world. So for our anniversary chapter, of course, we have the amazing, iconic killer Jason, but we also wanted to have a survivor. And so we'll be following Jason with the release of a new, unconnected, original survivor coming out on June 25th. Let's take a look.
2026.
Some truths are better left alone.
Un survivant du coup en plus d'un killer.
Buried for a reason, or hiding in plain sight.
Le 27 juin, lui, il sera dispo. J'aurais pas la
But sometimes, all the truth needs is someone to come looking for it.
Oh merde.
I thought I was hunting answers in the dark. Maybe the dark was hunting me.
J'ai pas la ref. Eux, ils ont la ref.
Look at that artwork.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Thank you. It shows that it's worth it.
Pourquoi pas?
It's a lot of fun.
Thank you.
So the survivor's name is Shane Wigwas, and he represents an important first for us at Dead by Daylight. He is our first ever indigenous character.
27 juin.
So I'm not going to give you a huge background of this character because I want you to discover who he is. But he is from the Anishinaabe community. He started his life as a lawyer, helping people of his community being represented. And something horrible happened to him, of course, because it's Dead by Daylight. And he then traveled across the continent on his motorcycle, really cool, to help other First Nation community around the Americas. And so, until he eventually has been taken by the fog, of course. So, for anyone who wants to see him in action, our team will be doing a Let's Play to showcase him. And that's going to be on June 25th.
Ça veut dire que là, on va jouer à 17h. Il va y avoir Jason dans toutes les games.
There's more. There's more. We're also very excited. Shane is getting his own unique voice in the game, obviously, not just in the trailer. And we're thrilled to say that we have the wonderful First Nation actor Dallas Goldtooth voicing him. You might know him from Reservation Dogs. Yeah.
Speaking of voice lines, it reminds me,
la voix de Jason.
Teleprompter, it reminds me that it is part of a much larger project for Dead by Daylight. We're launching a long-term initiative to retroactively add voice lines to a wide range.
J'aurais peut-être dû mettre plus de DBD dans la semaine. Oh, il a pas l'air d'être content d'être là, lui.
He's happy.
That's the biggest one yet, I think.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Après, là, il y a juste Jason.
En
fait, il sépare plein de mises à jour pour qu'il y ait de la hype tout le temps. En vrai, c'est bien, mais en même temps, c'est chiant quand tu joues. J'aimerais bien avoir tout d'un coup.
It will be a slow rollout. It's going to start in the next year or so, but it's a big step towards making Dead by Daylight feel more alive, personal, and connected. So we cannot wait to get started.
Okay. All right, so you know here in Quebec we say attache ta tuque. When attache ta tuque, get ready because there's a lot of stuff tonight. And so we will continue here with something that really represents the anniversary well, and that's the grimoire. So if you haven't heard of the grimoire, I don't know, maybe you live in a cave under a rock. It's been a very cool chapter to build, you know, with the team and you, and in hand, you were able to vote on shaping this whole chapter. The result is a chapter that explores themes completely new in Dead by Daylight. It was planned just a little bit, but we're glad you chose this one. So you voted to make a divine killer, which you named the Judgment. Something beautiful, but also terrible. Seeking to cleanse the world of its definition of sin. So we should have cool concept, yeah.
Vous avez choisi un tueur?
Grand.
Ah bon? On a fait ça?
The survivor you named Aurora. I can't say it in English, it's impossible. She's really cool. She's a spiritual scientist searching for answers. She comes from a post-apocalyptic world, all things you've decided. One destroyed by the Judgment, of course. You also voted for the name of the chapter, Chorus of Sin. A fitting title that captures the essence of its themes and the content you upgrade. To everyone who voted and took part, thanks for partnering with us. It was a super ambitious project. It was challenging for us, but it was so cool to be surprised by your choices. And we can't wait to share the finished results with you. And until then, one last reveal. We want to say that Chorus of Sin will be officially released in August.
J'ai un questionnaire à faire, une game que je t'avais proposé, mais tu avais dit non car ça ouvrait une page internet, donc vous screen, tu peux t'en prendre qu'à toi, c'est pour ça que t'es pas partenaire. Ok, pardon. This is your chapter. 25 août, j'ai vu.
Okay. Back in 2024, about 12 years ago, we took a bold step exploring the world of Dead by Daylight alongside supermassive games with the casting of Frank Stone.
No way!
You don't know what I'm gonna say.
Il était heureux, lui.
No. Not only did we get an opportunity to take a detour from the typical Dead by Daylight gameplay to deliver an experience that's focused on the narrative, but it also let us explore a story outside of the fog for the first time. And so, the moment it launched, one thing was clear: you wanted more, mainly to see us follow up Frank Stone's origin story by having him take his rightful place in the entity's trials. And now he is.
Je vous jure, la blonde, c'est une malade, hein. Je vois qu'elle dans le public.
Frank Stone is coming to Dead by Daylight as an official chapter.
Attends, mais c'est une suite de... rajouté, c'est stylé. En 2027. Ah ouais, attendez, mais... Il reste combien de temps? Il reste 1h15. Attendez, je vous mets en pause vite fait. Parce qu'il y a mes courses. Je vais y arriver, les gars, je vous jure. Ok, cette fois je suis là, les gars. Désolée, je rangeais mes courses et tout là. Bah allez, on continue hein. Dites-moi si c'est trop chiant, si vous entendez le ventilo et tout là.
Alright, so let's continue with more awesome stuff. So now we want to talk about a brand new map coming to Dead by Daylight in December.
Nouvelle map.
Okay, so this map is incredible. It's a realm, it's where we've never been before in the world of Dead by Daylight. And this setting is a place that should feel safe. It's something that we all know, but that there's something really unexpectedly familiar but extremely creepy about it. So, welcome to the mall.
Ouais, tout le monde est trop content, j'ai aucune ref. Merci à qui.
Oh Dwight, why are you in there?
C'est juste un centre commercial ou c'est un centre commercial connu?
Yeah. So we actually asked you what type of map you wanted to play in, and the mall was a very top thing you wanted to see. And the other top thing you wanted to see are liminal spaces. So we thought to merge the two together. So the mall will have this visual style, this visual interest of your typical map, a typical mall, but very creepy and rich and filled with that liminal space goodness that we love. So it's a very interesting map, and you'll see, because it is an interior, of course, a mall is interior, but the level design team really designed it like an exterior. It has a lot of verticality, which creates something truly unique and something that we've never experienced before. We are also taking this opportunity of this realm to be able to add a little bit more lore about some of our original characters or older characters. So the mall is going to be about one of Dwight's trauma. So the mall map will be released in December.
Ah, comment ça se fait, Kaline? En décembre. Ah oui, d'accord, c'est ça qu'ils m'ont dit.
Okay, all right. From one kind of horror to another. As you know, last year we brought an end to our Twisted Masquerade. It was the last time, right?
No way.
It was a lot of fun.
It gets better.
But we're excited to be celebrating our 10 years with something new, which you've seen a little bit here and there, right, in the intro video. Because what's an anniversary without a little indulgence?
On that note, you are cordially invited to this year's event, something we're calling the Black Banquet, where you will be free to experience the finest dining the fog has to offer. Now let's give you a taste.
OMG. Ah merde, Camille. Bon, j'espère que ça va mieux déjà. Tu vas pouvoir regarder les nouveautés de DBD avec nous. Un nouveau mode de jeu?
His name is Turkey Boy.
Yes. Well, we don't know if that's his name. We'll let these people decide how Turkey Boy is called. Okay, so to set the table for this year's anniversary event and how it will all work, please help me welcome Dork.
Ma paupiette. Merci.
Hello, and thanks, Dave.
Yeah.
I love you too, but I'm working now. Thank you, and we're all excited to be kicking off a new anniversary event theme this year, and as you can probably tell by now, the Black Banquet is all about food. Finding it, devouring it, and if you're the killer, tainting it. Poisoning it.
Événement d'anniversaire du 25 juin au je sais plus combien de juillet.
Feature 2 courses. A main course that sets a unique global effect for the entire trial.
Dévorer la nourriture et si vous êtes sûr, il faut vraiment poisonner.
And gives new buffs. Survivors will gather and combine food for team bonuses, while killers will be trying to corrupt the feast, poisoning the food and the objects around the map. And I've gone against this. It's a lot. There's a lot of more depth and nastiness that you can expect in this event, so if you want a full breakdown, just tune into that Let's Play that they were talking about earlier on June 25th, but here's something to get you hungry for more.
So, yeah. Obviously, we'll get at some point deep into the lore of the Black Banquet, but the only thing I can say right now is that it's a formal affair. So you need to suit up, right?
And of course we do, because the Black Banquet collection is part of the event and the perfect way to celebrate. These outfits have a real culty and vibe to it, and a great contrast between the opulent style of what characters are wearing and these very rustic, animalistic masks that play a bit on mythology.
Can we see?
We sure can. Oh my goodness, I really love that already. Cannot wait to get it for myself, so add it to my account.
Ouais, c'est des BD. Hein.
Look at that, look at that. So we've got outfits for our OGs, Dwight, Kate, and Claudette.
Ouais, c'est toutes les nouveautés de DBD qui vont arriver là.
For the Trapper, the Legion, the Oni, the Doctor.
Let's go!
Let's go!
And these will all be available in the store, along with killer weapons, survivor masks, badges, banners, that can all be unlocked by completing the event quest.
C'est stylé en vrai les annonces qu'ils ont fait. Hein. Oh, c'est très long, hein. Il y a beaucoup de
officially runs from June 25th to July 16th.
Soon.
Yep.
Very soon, very soon.
25 juin.
But now, thank you, Matt and Dave. You can get off my stage.
Yeah.
Thank you. So we've been talking a lot today about the story of Dead by Daylight throughout the show, and we can't ignore a part of that experience that's grown far beyond what anyone could have ever imagined, and that is our collections. And who better to chat with me about that than someone who's been instrumental to this process and shaping the look of Dead by Daylight for many years. That will be one of our associate
En fait, là, ce qu'elle présente, ça va être, je crois, un nouveau mode de jeu. Il va y avoir des skins et tout, mais tout ça, ça va être payant, c'est pas cool.
Yeah, clap her up, clap her up.
Hi, everyone. Cosmetics are something that the art team has always had a fantastic time with. And like you said, this part of the game might have started simply, but over the past decade, it has grown to include over 5,000 cosmetics.
Yeah, it's pretty insane.
For our licensed characters, it's a way to show off their different eras, revisit their iconic looks, maybe for us to create a few new ones. And for original characters, survivors, killers, outfits are a way to learn more about who these characters are and explore the what-ifs of their lore. But for you guys, this is a place for you to connect with our characters and how they express themselves.
And it's always so interesting to see just which outfits and cosmetics you all gravitate to and how you create looks of your complete own. There's a couple of names floating within the community of outfit names that I love you guys for it. I love you. Clap up your creativity, okay? Clap up your creativity. Especially because, yeah, you all deserve it. Especially because we have such a variety of different collections, something that I'm sure the team is super proud of.
Absolutely. For example, our most popular original collections are Waterfront Massacre, probably not a surprise. Our beach collection, and so that's our beach collection. Cozy Break, I think you're also familiar with that. Tricks and Treats, Holiday Horror, our Halloween and Christmas collections especially. We're also excited to be rolling out some new original outfits with the upcoming Rift called Sunflesh, featuring an ornate desert-themed collection. Let's take a look.
Look at that! Oh my God!
Well, that's the Wraith, baby.
Oh my God! I cannot wait! I cannot wait!
Oh my goodness!
So coming with this Rift, we've also got some gorgeous community-related outfits. Let's take a look at some of the concepts the team and the community have worked on for these collections. Let's take a look at Fang. And the Knight.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait for that one. I can't wait for that one. Okay. All right, let's all take a moment. You got it. Okay. Collections also let us tap into other art forms like music. Metal, for example, has always been intertwined with horror, so bringing Into the Fog just made sense.
Putain, j'ai tout raté.
First, we will be adding a new Eddie Legendary for the Huntress to celebrate 50 years of Iron Maiden.
C'était quoi, des skins? Qui? Attendez, désolé.
Coming with this Rift, we've also got some gorgeous community-related outfits. Let's take a look at some of the concepts the team and the community have worked on for these collections. Let's take a look at Fang. And the Knight.
C'est stylé de fou.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait for that one. I can't wait for that one. Okay. All right, let's all take a moment. You got it. Okay. Collections also let us tap into other art forms like music. Metal, for example, has always been intertwined with horror, so bringing Into the Fog just made sense. First, we will be adding a new Eddie Legendary for the Huntress to celebrate 50 years of Iron Maiden.
Il est stylé, hein?
Pretty cool, right? finally, we'll be expanding that metal theme with a new collaboration and collection releasing in... Wait, I have to pull this back. Oh, I took my watch off. 2 days. Check it out.
Hey, what's up? I'm Tony Hawk, and this is the new video for Play Dead by Ice9Kills. Don't die.
Bah, écrit pour tout. De toute façon, il y a un metteur d'ambiance dans la salle. Forcément, ils doivent suivre. En plus, ils sont invités.
Merci pour ton sub, mon petit koala.
Merci beaucoup, Sushi. Comment tu vas? Vous êtes hyper stylé, hein?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Tony Hawk? Tony Hawk? Oh my god, yeah, so make sure to tune in to on their channels for more behind the scenes for that amazing music video. We're huge fans of Ice9Kills,
Ils ont des bonnes annonces, vous êtes
the
bâtards.
band are masters of blending metal and horror movies. The new Ice9Kills collection will feature band t-shirts for Jeff, Kate, V, Yoon Jin, Meg, and Dwight. As well as sweatshirts for Jeff and Kate, and a mask for the Legion, all of which were designed in direct collaboration with the band itself. You'll be able to get your hands on all of them in-game starting June 16th.
Après, ils font que des musiques de films d'horreur, enfin des musiques d'horreur en fait.
They give us the chance to expand on some more incredible franchises that already exist within Dead by Daylight. Taking these worlds and watching them grow inside our own is always exciting. When it comes to...
Là, je regarde là et le groupe du coup, enfin si j'ai bien compris là, c'est eux. Tous leurs sons, ils sont, c'est vraiment que sur l'horreur. Hein, c'est. C'est pas juste du métal quoi. C'est des mecs qui font du métal horreur. C'est que des zombies partout, des trucs comme ça. Elle a une belle voix, même. Ah ouais, t'imagines que tu fais du métal et tout comme ça, et tu fais déjà un peu dans l'horreur et tout, et là t'as un jour des BD qui t'invitent pour faire une hymne pour eux, t'es trop heureux. Bon, c'est des clips très gore, hein. C'est des films quoi. C'est l'état. C'est hyper stylé. Donc là, du coup, ça veut dire qu'ils font l'hymne et en plus, ils ont genre leur skin de... Tu vois, genre, bon, ok, c'est des petits t-shirts et tout, mais c'est des t-shirts de groupe, quoi. En mode petit autographe dans le jeu, quoi. C'est stylé, ouais.
Taking these worlds and watching them grow inside our own is always exciting. When it comes to that, it's hard to find a set of survivors that are more perfect to exist in our game than the ones from The Walking Dead.
Je voulais carrément les t-shirts, mais je suis partie trop loin, je crois.
Michelle and Daryl and Maggie are coming up on about their first year in the fog, and they're about to get some company with 2 new legendary outfits for Rick. The first new outfit will be released in August, and he's one we've gotten a ton of requests for since we've launched the chapter.
He's a fan
favorite.
And my husband.
And someone anyone would be happy to have by their side in the trial, Glenn.
OMG Glenn, tu me manques.
Secondary legendary outfit comes out next year and introduces a character that will bring a very specific energy to any campfire featuring the other Walking Dead characters. If you haven't guessed it already, we're of course talking about Negan.
Ah, ils sont trop forts. Leur com, ils sont trop forts. C'est ce que je disais tout à l'heure, pour un jeu comme DBD qui vraiment était un jeu très sympa, mais qui pour moi n'est pas non plus le jeu où tu te dis ça va marcher de fou. Leur communication, leur façon d'avoir sorti le jeu et de durer dans le temps, mais ils sont juste trop forts en fait. Enfin, c'est fou d'avoir un jeu aussi, allez, je mets des grands guillemets, de basique et arriver à ce stade. Parce que là, en vrai, là, on est sur une conférence de DBD où il y a je ne sais combien de personnes, parce que le hangar, il est grand, hein, le truc, enfin, c'est en plus un rooftop, mais c'est hyper grand et c'est que pour DBD, quoi. Ils fonctionnent que sur ça, ouais, mais ils sont trop forts. Ils ont raison. C'est pas sympa, Kylie.
That brings a bit more of their world into ours, and I'm living for it. Another license that we love to have we love having in Dead by Daylight, and has always felt like home in the fog, has actually been that of Silent Hill.
Ça y est, ils en parlent enfin.
And just like The Walking Dead, we're not done exploring it yet. And at the end of this month, we'll continue to expand the Silent Hill universe in Dead by Daylight with a new legendary for Cheryl. The new Silent Hill legendary outfit will transform her into Shimizu Hanaku from Are you interested?
Yeah, do you like this? Is this something you want?
Horror game by Konami. We also have another Silent Hill
jeu pour les franchises
legendary
dedans, faut bien se dire que c'était pas prévu pour eux, le jeu. C'était juste un entre-deux à la base. C'était un petit jeu sympa, mais...
into one of Silent Hill's most iconic monsters at the Pyramid Head, the ever-creepy Nurse.
The creepy Nurse. Elle fait déjà assez peur, ouais. Oh, trop stylé quand même le personnage de Silent Hill. Ah ouais. Ils l'ont mis dans sa map en plus. Aïe aïe aïe. Aïe aïe aïe. Merci beaucoup l'Arcro, merci pour le T3. Merci pour le 14e mois. Ça me donnerait envie de relancer le jeu, je te jure. Hein. Mais le jeu est vraiment cool, hein. Nous on se fait des petites sessions des fois, Alva, tu devrais venir avec nous. Le jeu est cool, bon après faut pas mettre de l'argent partout. Mais il y a plein de trucs que tu peux avoir gratuits déjà sans acheter toutes les licences, mais bon. Trop tard. Après là l'avantage c'est qu'il sort tous les trucs, genre là aujourd'hui il y a Jason qui arrive, après ça va être en 25 juin, après ça va arriver en juillet, il y a des trucs, anniversaire en juin-juillet, il y a en août, ils font ça une fois par mois en fait, donc du coup c'est, tu vois tu claques pas genre 50 balles pour tout d'un coup.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so speaking of worlds colliding, also releasing in October is a new collection guaranteed to bring some of the darkest corners of hell into Dead by Daylight. No! Let me finish. I'm talking darkness, corruption, the fight.
J'ai vu une collection qui a l'air marrante, j'ai hâte qu'ils en parlent.
For another universe that feels right at home in the entity's realm, Diablo.
Ah oui. Bah, c'est ça que j'ai vu aussi.
I'm glad I got to do my demon voice.
Alors, ah oui, je l'ai vu ça. Il y en a une autre aussi que j'attends. Les skins sont incroyables. Vous allez choquer. Hein. Ça peut faire acheter. Les skins sont incroyables.
While our survivors become everything from necromancers to barbarians. As always, we'll be interpreting Diablo's iconic characters to fit the world of Dead by Daylight. That said, we worked really hard to deliver lots of little details that you'll be expecting for these characters into the game.
Diablo, c'est mon BO. Et tu vas choquer, hein. Les skins sont tellement beaux.
Maybe we can show you the first one.
You want that? Yeah.
Lilith.
T'imagines le flow que t'as quand tu joues comme ça, là?
And it's Lilith on the artist. Visceral, legendary for the artist.
Yes. Oh my God. Ooh, okay. Oh, my heart. And finally, this last collection coming out in December, if you can believe it,
cool.
is one of our most requested from over the years. What? No. This property has pushed the limits of bravery in the face of terror since it debuted all the way back in 1969. What? You heard me? It's reinvented itself a ton over the years, mastered themes of horror, tension, and mystery.
Il a dit Hello Kitty, le chien.
And taught us that the real monster might just be hiding in plain sight. And sometimes that monster is a guy in a rubber mask.
Je vous jure, ça peut être délire. Les gens, ils sont presque plus hype par Scooby-Doo que Diablo. Ce serait tellement drôle d'avoir le tueur en mode Scooby-Doo.
Dead by Daylight. We can maybe give you a little...
Oh,
Oh my God, I can't wait. Oh my God. So thank you, Sarah, for giving us all of that amazing information. Can y'all thank Sarah? Oh my God.
Ils sont forts.
All right.
Et je crois que tout ça, ça arrive avant 2027, quoi. Donc en vrai, jusqu'à décembre, il y a des skins, quoi.
Please share your favorite collections and outfits on our socials using hashtag DBD10. Other than that, back to you, Eric, somewhere in there.
Thank you, Dork. I'm over here. I can't believe I just heard the word Scooby-Doo. I am joined by the ever-radiant Evo. How are you doing?
I am doing so good. I'm even better now. I'm irradiant right now.
Yeah, and that set of collections, it's almost too many to count. What's your reaction?
I'm gay, I can't count.
Is that a thing?
Also, I just want to say, I went to call the Canadian police because Dork has told my husband. Glenn is my husband, Dork.
Impossible. Impossible.
That's right.
Yes. You think you might cosplay as any of those at any point?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah?
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, yes.
Is she coming?
I can't say. Like,
No,
I'm not allowed.
tell us.
I'm not allowed to say.
Please.
You got to see.
Tu vas nous laisser Glenn, je te le dis. Glenn, c'est à moi.
Cosplay Hinako.
Oh, hell yeah.
Silent Hill.
Absolutely.
I love the game, so yes, I'm very, very, very excited.
Absolutely. You are a master, a mistress of makeup.
Yes.
And actually, we have a pretty cool collab that we're doing that's related to makeup.
Oh.
I don't know if you know this. Yes. So.
Am I going to be in the game?
Someday we're going to get you in the game. Absolutely. Yes. So you might have noticed.
You promised.
Yes. You might have noticed you might have noticed a sticker sheet in your goodie bag from a company called God Mode.
Oh yes.
God Mode is amazing, and one of their owners, Chloe Grace Moretz, has sent us a little video that we wanted to show here today. So let's check it out.
Yes.
Hello everyone, Chloe Grace Moretz here. Ignore the little bit of blood on my face, which I'm sure you guys will love. I am on set filming right now, but I just wanted to say happy 10th anniversary to Dead by Daylight. My beauty brand God Mode is so excited to be partnering with Dead by Daylight on exciting new collections and game integrations. And if you want to know more about that, follow us at God Mode Beauty to keep
ton visage, je crois, non?
Enjoy your day and have fun.
Yes.
Ah, je l'aime trop aussi.
From God mode to a goddess. Yeah, I worked on that. That was really cool.
Oh my God, no.
So check that out. There's going to be a God mode collection coming later. We'll talk about that in a little.
Mais même le jeu, il va être tellement beau. Ils en ont pas parlé encore là.
We need to keep the show rolling. And our next segment, I hope you're going to like. It's with Nathan Sellin from Behavior. He has some things he's cooked up in the indie game space, the indie horror game space, that I think you'd like to hear about. So let's bring Nathan up and see what he's cooking.
S'ils gagnent tellement de thunes, je pense, des BD, en vrai, c'est fou. Hein. Imaginez tout ça, c'est juste pour des BD et tout, et enfin...
Hi everyone, I'm Nathan Sellin, Behavior's Deputy CEO. I'm glad that the level of applause was about equivalent to Dwight's trauma. That's what I was really hoping for.
Elle est tellement belle en plus.
I do have to apologize. I am here to talk to you about games that are not Dead by Daylight.
En fait, je pense que j'ai pas vu énormément de films d'elle, mais je sais pas, je l'aime trop. Je trouve qu'elle a trop un truc.
I promise they're great games. Last year, Behavior published It Has My Face, an indie title developed by Nightbite Games. It Has My Face was a paranoid nightmare where you had to hunt and kill your own clone before it killed you. And it was successful. Our team learned a lot about indie publishing. We had great feedback from you, our players. And we received so many incredible pitches from other developers who wanted to work with us. And we want to work with them. So I'm here to announce that Behavior is going to be publishing more indie horror moving forward. Yeah. I'm going to share 3 new games with you in just a moment. But first I want to talk about why Behavior is doing this, why we're indie publishing at all. And there are really 2 reasons. The first is that we feel Behavior has a responsibility to support small, talented studios. Today, Behavior is a big company. We're over 1,000 people with hundreds working on Dead by Daylight. Or thousands if you ask Reddit. But for a long time, we were a much smaller studio. Dead by Daylight's success took us to a new level. And we feel we have a responsibility to give that same breakthrough opportunity to emerging studios.
Non, parce que Carrie c'est connu, 5e vague, j'ai déjà vu le film, j'avais bien aimé, c'est sympa.
With small games that deserve a really big
L'autre je connais pas, et après je crois que je l'ai vu dans des films un peu d'amour et tout de meufs quoi. Voilà, 5e vague, c'était sympa. Carrie aussi, je pense que ça doit être cool. Même si j'ai pas vu, mais...
Every DVD player is a horror fan also. Indie publishing gives us a way to share the horror games we love with the community that we think will love them.
Qu'est-ce qu'il présente là? J'ai pas compris. Il parle de jeux indépendants, je sais pas quoi.
I'm really excited again to share 3 of those games with you today. The first game is Terrible Lizards from developers WDR Studios, who are led by the team behind JT Music. Terrible Lizards. JT Music? Yes. Terrible Lizards is coming to PC and console, and we're co-publishing it with Digital Pajamas. The second game is Don't Fret from developers Scary Kid Studios,
c'est eux, ça?
Who are led by the team behind Rocket Music.
Je l'ai mis dans ma liste.
It's also coming to PC and console, and there's a demo on Steam you can play right now.
Il avait l'air marrant. C'est le jeu de guitare dans l'école.
We're also co-publishing that with Digital Pajamas. And the third game is Mr. Magpie's Harmless Card Game.
Ah mais si, le jeu de cartes. Ah mais attends, mais c'est tous les jeux qu'on a vus et tout. Celui-là, on avait dit qu'il avait l'air un peu bizarre et qu'il avait l'air marrant, le jeu de cartes, je sais plus quoi là. C'est les jeux qu'on a vus dans le Summer Game Fest, je crois.
Magpie is going to be PC first, and we're co-publishing it with Montreal's own Gambit Digital. Those of you that were here with us today may have had a chance to try these games out at the Indie Station. I'm not going to waste any time trying to describe them because these trailers will do a much better job.
Bon, celui-là, je le connais pas du tout par contre. Je me rappelle pas avoir vu ça. Ouais, on dirait un peu du playtime un peu. Je pense que c'est le délire. Hein. Ok. Et ça a pas l'air si mal, hein?
Welcome, welcome. We are absolutely thrilled.
Ça c'est marrant ça. C'est un peu déjanté mais c'est marrant.
No matter what happens, I want you to know I always loved you.
Hello?
You're in Harmonic Heights, Fred. The school. Things always look strange here.
Oh, Fred! I was wondering when you'd finally find time to pay me a visit. The only way for a student to leave Harmonic Heights is the winter recycle. Scattered around the school are 10
Faut jouer de la guitare pour se sauver.
each containing the very essence of brilliance and potential.
What are these things?
I don't know, Fred. Nobody does.
You've given me no choice. You made me do this. And Fred, she knows you're here. Now run along.
Don't fret, it's a world of mystery.
Avec la DA.
Strum along and you will see. Don't fret, doesn't matter what you wanna be, and even though you're gonna die, don't fret.
Celui-là c'est le jeu de cartes du coup. Et celui-là je l'ai pas mis dans ma liste mais je me rappelle qu'on avait dit c'était pas si mal. Mais il était bizarre un peu. Un jeu de cartes horrifique un peu. Voilà. Je savais pas quoi en penser, mais...
All three of these games will launch later this year, but you can wishlist them right now. Where's the camera? Wishlist them right now. With It Has My Face, we encourage players to try the game by offering them rewards in DBD. We're going to do the same thing for Terrible Lizards, and Don't Fret, and Mr. Magpie. As the game gets closer to launch, there they are. We're only going to preview 2 today, but there's a dinosaur wearing a hat and a severed puppet head, like we had to show these today. One last thing before we go back to DBD. We know some of you don't love this little interruption, and I'm probably talking right to Twitch chat here. You only want DBD in your DBD stream, not these other random games. And to help address that frustration, let you focus the hate, we're giving our indie publishing efforts a mascot. This is Misbehavior. Soon she will dance and do evil shit, but right now she's just a picture and a play on words. Moving forward, we'll have this brand on all the indie games we publish. So instead of complaining and saying, get this indie stuff out of my DVD stream, you can say, get Misbehavior out of my DVD stream. Just rolls off the tongue with a sour taste. I'm going to leave you with something that is very much DBD, an experience created here at Behavior that will bring you closer to the entity's realm than you ever thought possible. Thank you.
De rien. Il nous régale ce petit monsieur là. doit rester un bon moment là, qui. Au moins 1 heure. Presque 40. Futur.
Okay, so as we've said many times over the course of the show, Dead by Daylight exists because of you. Yes, because the time, the energy, and the passion you've invested into this game over the past 10 years. Now, when it comes to the future of a game like ours, that's been around for as long as we have, there's always one question people ask us. In fact, it might be a question that you have on your mind right now. When's Dead by Daylight 2? Now, the answer is, we're not doing that.
No.
We've said that before. We're saying it again right now. That's not going to change anytime soon either.
Well, and to be honest, based on your reaction, it feels like I could skip this paragraph, but I'm still going to say, why are we not doing a DBD2? It's because we feel we have a responsibility toward you, our players, and that is to respect the time and the money that you have invested. Starting over.
Pas mal.
Starting over will mean leaving too much behind.
C'est pour ça qu'ils vont tout le rendre tout joli celui-là.
But of course, we feel the same way you do the need for the game to take a big step forward. So instead of launching a sequel,
ils ont raison parce qu'avec toutes les licences qu'ils ont et tout, faire un DBD2, les gens vont pas être contents de repayer tout.
Okay, I hope you still have some gasps in
Là, ils
you
vont faire
and some whoo and ah, because it's going to be quite a bit at this point, okay? So we just don't want Dead by Daylight to continue, right? We don't, I mean, it's great, but we want it to grow into something that will make the next 10 years as exciting as possible, bigger than the first 10. We want to strengthen our foundation while opening the door to the future. Most importantly, we want to create the best possible experience for you on the long term.
All right, so we are going to start actually with a few disclaimers, because who doesn't like disclaimer? So, so today, first thing is, we are going to share things much earlier than we usually do. This will be an ambitious update, probably the biggest in the history of the game. It will release more than a year from now, so it is early. Why are we talking about it now? Because we wanted to be transparent about the direction we are taking.
À refaire tout le jeu, ça va être lourd. Hein. Vous imaginez, le jeu est déjà lourd, alors là.
Or negatively, and to share your concerns if you have any. One thing to note as well is that this update that we're going to talk about is being worked on by a dedicated team working hand in hand with the core team. So we are not going to slow down the content and the features and the experiences that you are going to have on Dead by Daylight.
Donc en gros, si j'ai bien compris, donc là, de toute façon, on sait qu'ils vont faire la refonte du jeu, entre guillemets, pour qu'il soit joli et tout. Là, en gros, ce qu'ils vont faire, c'est qu'ils vont pousser cette mise à jour pendant 1 an pour pas avoir un gros bloc ADL. C'est ça qu'ils ont dit? Ils ont parlé de 1 an et tout, de grosses mises à jour.
So let's start.
Let's go.
Yes, I'm excited. Okay, so of course, we can create any sort of horror story in any sort of style. We've seen some great indie titles here that can be horrific, that can be scary. You know, 2016, a long time ago, Dead by Daylight didn't look as it looks today. And we have ambitions. We want to create a world that is looking amazing, that push the horror further. We want to push the look and feel. We want to make it more immersive. So what we're looking into is not just an evolution of, you know, it's not just a coat of paint. It's also making the trials of Dead by Daylight something even more interesting, to a level that you never felt before in our game. So here's a quick breakdown of what we're focusing on right now, okay? So I'm not sure when the assets are going to come here. It's some work in progress. So we start with new character model.
Le step, il est fou,
we will be reworking the faces of our characters so that they are modern. We are also redoing the hair. Yeah. Look at that. The team's taking great effort so that no matter how we evolve these characters, you will recognize the character you love. What you don't see is that underneath that beautiful skin,
Mon PC va tellement plus
there
supporter.
are bones, and we can animate now the characters in ways we couldn't before. So what you've seen here are what we want to do with the facial animations of our character, so that we really feel the emotion they're living, the pain they're going through.
Seeing Dwight like we did before, I hope Dwight's wife will be proud.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. So, of course, there's not just the characters that the team is working on. We want also this graphical update to be for the world, so that we reinforce the immersion, so that the realms look more realistic than before, more immersive, more
Changer les maps aussi?
For some of you, maybe you've seen that we had a cameo
Ouais, c'est ce qu'ils ont dit, ils sont en train de faire les cheveux et tout là.
You've been in the theater.
Scary Mover 6.
Which is pretty cool. There is a little sneak peek of what we're working on in there. It's not CGI. It's actually from the game, and it's actually from what we're working on right now. So let's have a look. We have some stills from maps we're working on right now.
Oh wow.
Oh, hey, wait up, don't play that one! No! Okay, so you've seen it's gonna look better ambience, but the really, really cool thing is that it goes beyond that coat of paint, right? It is introducing new mechanics. So we are proud to say that we are working on a dynamic weather system. And here's a sneak peek of it, yeah.
Il arrive plus à le remettre du coup.
Nope.
Ah,
nope. C'est beau. Hein. C'est quand même pas le même jeu. Je vais tellement bugger les gars.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Achetez-moi un PC!
So you can expect, we're very, very early in the process, but we want to explore many different type of weather that could or maybe not happen.
C'est beau et on le verra pas
maps
sur
you
ce stream.
Already know. So light rain, heavy rain, storm, snow, blood rain, tornadoes, sharknadoes, you name it. We'll explore all of that.
En vrai ça va parce que je pense que je pense que je vais pas bugger pendant le jeu. Mais c'est juste que je vais crash quand je vais le genre des blue screens quoi.
Your visibility is impaired. The sound of the rain
Le
makes
plus dur
it
ça va être de
harder
lancer
to
le jeu.
locate people. So both killer and survivors
Je me
will
rappelle
have
pas
the
qu'il y avait
same
de la
natural
pluie et tout dans le jeu
effects
avant.
of the weather when playing. We've also improved the fog and the mist. It reacts to you. It looks much better, more immersive, more ambient. We're also taking great care
Ils ont vraiment rajouté sur ça là,
our
non?
most important character, the entity, to be present in a more meaningful way in all of our realms, so that you don't forget it exists and it's there to eat you. Of course, with all the great visuals, we're also reworking the audio system to systems that react more naturally again. So how you would expect a sound to travel, you know, go through a window, be stopped by a wall, stuff like this. Be dampened by a carpet. These are kind of things that we will add to the game. Sorry. Yes. So yeah, we're really excited about all of this graphical rework, character, animation, audio, levels. It's going to create like an amazing horror experience. So immersive and cool. I'm excited.
So, it is something that we have started to work on a while ago, But with 10 years of content to update, as you can imagine, it is a huge undertaking. So we are currently targeting 2027 for this update, the second half of it.
I love you.
All right, so beyond how the game looks,
ils ont dit la mise à jour en 2027, du coup ça veut dire il y aura pas de
gameplay experience and how to refresh it.
C'est long 2027.
So something we want to do and we have wanted to do for as long as we can remember really is to give you tools to be able to create new things. So in addition to the visual update, we will officially be opening up Dead by Daylight to what we call sandbox modding. So we are currently working on a suite of tools, modding tools, that we are going to put in your hands in the same update in 2027. Naturally, there will be some rules and restrictions to follow that we will share details on soon, but we cannot wait to see you create new maps, new modes, and everything in between that you will create for each other.
C'est fou de laisser l'opportunité de faire ça.
All right. And of course, in addition to the sandbox modding, we of course want to keep adding new experiences ourselves. You know, over the past few years, new modes like Lights Out, Chaos Shuffle, and especially 2v8 has been highly popular, and we want to do more. So, the first one, early 27, will be a brand new 1v1 experience for Dead by Daylight. So, it is really the classic slasher formula, no perks, no items, just pure killer and survivor thrill gameplay inspired by the competitive scene of DBD.
En 1v1
Matches will be best of 3, with players getting to play each role within a round, and the scoring will be based on how long they survive.
Ouais, ça avec Aki on a perdu, on est trop nul.
And the early feedback we got on playtest has been really positive.
It's finally this symmetrical version of the famous symmetrical horror game you love. So as Jose explained, we want to create all of these new modes for you. And one thing that is in R&D all the time and that we're exploring is ways to offer horror scenarios that the 4v1
Pour les jeux récents, les joueurs demandent une simple mise à jour, ça n'arrivera jamais. Dans un jeu de 10 ans, il y a des mises à jour et des correctifs tous les mois et ils y arrivent. Ouais. Ouais, ils sont hyper actifs, je trouve, des BD, hein, pour la communauté. C'est un mode que je lancerai jamais, sois-en sûr. Ah bah, je pense que pareil. Me faire éteindre toutes les 5 minutes, ça va bien 2 minutes.
Zombie scénario.
Film d'horreur, qu'est-ce qui se passe?
So I'm going to explain quickly what's happening here. So it's still a 4v1 zombie horde that are bots going around the levels. The objective for the survivor is not to repair a gen, but it's to create vaccines and to become hunters of zombies. They have to stealthily or in a group, kiting zombies, go and stab them in the back with the vaccine to cure them. Once enough are done, they can escape. So, of course, the zombies can bite, and survivor can become zombies. So that's also pretty interesting. As a survivor that's a zombie, there's some actions you can do. The DBD twist here is that, of course, there's a killer around as well. The killer's objective is not to kill and put on hook anymore. It is to transform every survivor in zombies. They can use their power, whatever it is, to infect them further. And then they can also help the zombies by guiding them around so that they infect survivors faster. So it's been a pretty interesting one to test.
Yes. Ça régale quand même. Ils rajoutent des nouveautés. Ils sont sur plein de projets. Et tout ça en faisant des mises à jour tous les mois.
I have to admit, I really like the low poly version of our characters. You really neat. All right, so we have talked about visual updates. We have talked about new gameplay experiences. What we want also to say very quickly is that what you have seen today is only the tip of the iceberg of a multi-year evolution of essentially every part of the game. So you can expect topics like onboarding, progression, meta evolution, balancing, quality of life to be discussed more during the year.
Now, I'm sure you have a lot of questions about a lot of the stuff that we've talked about today. We will cover more of this in the next month in a full live stream dedicated to the future of Dead by Daylight specifically, so make sure to follow our channels for those details. Now, everything we've shared, everything we've talked about today only exists because this community believed in Dead by Daylight from the start and for the past 10 years. We know you love roadmaps, so here's everything we've shared with you today in roadmap form.
Alors, Jason avec le nouveau survivant en juin. Juillet, on a le... Ah oui, c'est vrai que le skin, est le nouveau killer et nouveau survivant que les gens ont choisi. Ça, il va y avoir le truc en juin, juillet pour... ok. Rift, j'ai oublié ce que c'était. Licence chapter, ok. Original new map, putain, en décembre. Oh. The casting of Fogstone. Mars. New survivor, ok. Attends, ah, mais c'était là? Ah oui, ok, non. Donc ça va avec juin, juillet, anniversaire, machin. Mais c'est quoi Sunflash alors? Games mode, juillet, août. Septembre, c'est quoi? On voit pas avec le truc là. C'est le 2v8 qui revient? Putain. Nanana, more to come, January to April, early. Ok.
It's time to take photos. There's so many things in there, so many squares.
All the things.
Too much.
We're doing all the things.
Yes.
Décembre, va y avoir toutes les collections du coup là?
All right. So, as we wrap up today's show, it is hard to not be humbled by all the places this journey has taken us. 10 years of stories, of characters, of moments that we have shared with you, including this one today, which was really, really, really special for us. Hopefully for you too. And as you can clearly tell from today, we've got so much more still on the way.
Now, whether you've been with us from the start or you've just taken your first steps into the fog, we are very grateful to have you here with us. Thank you for helping us celebrate 10 years of Dead by Daylight, and here is to the next 10.
Ah mais elle est trop folle là, la blonde.
Now, before we go, I need to give a huge shout out to everybody who made this possible. The dev team, obviously, the people who have been working on this for a long time. All of our very, very gracious partners that have come to join the fog and enjoyed their time there. And everybody who made this event possible. There's a ton of people back there pedaling like crazy, making sure that things work. Thank you so much.
Merci.
Merci beaucoup. Until then, we'll see you in the fog. And now let's check with Eric for one last time.
Bye.
Wesh. Mais du coup, rien à voir avec ça là, les ballons et tout là, rien à voir avec ce qu'on a vu au Samanga Fest ou je suis fou? Il a mis ça quoi.
All good.
Oh, ça va. Qu'est-ce que c'est que cette merde? Novembre 2026. Ils sont vraiment déjantés les gens de DBD quand même. Ah c'était ça le finish? Ok. C'est fini. Bon bah il rajoute plein de nouveaux tueurs et de trucs, hein, c'est cool hein. C'est dur d'avoir toutes les rêves de DBD en vrai, hein, parce que je regarde pas trop de films d'horreur. Je pense que les gens qui regardent des films d'horreur, ils doivent être trop contents, mais j'avoue. Alors autant je vois un peu la DA, mais moi il me faisait plus penser à la nonne, qui avait un peu la même gueule. Je sais même pas si c'est la nonne le film. Que Terrifier, je sais pas comment on dit. Bah très stylé hein, en vrai. T'imagines avoir 2 heures de conférence de uniquement des BD pour les 10 ans, ils avaient des choses à dire. Il y a vraiment beaucoup de choses et c'est cool en vrai. Attendez, je vais juste enlever le truc là parce que j'ai oublié. Merci à tous d'avoir regardé ce react. N'oubliez pas de liker, commenter et de vous abonner. Et on se retrouve très vite pour le prochain react. Ciao ciao!